Hello, everybody on YouTube. It is Reseller Mom here, and it is the 1st of November 2020. I hope everybody had a good Halloween yesterday, and today I'm taking you guys along with me, and the idea is to scan with you at Kohl. So we'll see how the day goes. Today I have kind of all my errands lined up, and I have so many errands I made a list, but it includes a personal return to Fred Meyer. I have 2 online arbitrage orders for pickup at 2 different Targets. I have a return at Lowe's for, it's the soap I showed you the other day that hasn't made it there yet, so I'm going to get that returned today, get it out of my car. I have a personal return at Walmart, and then a whole bunch of toys have been delivered, so I'm going to be scanning the toy section at Walmart. Then I have a order at the Dollar Tree to sell, so I've got to go pick that up. It's so nice ordering at the Dollar Tree in cases and just going and picking it up. They aren't super lucrative items, but they do turn, so it's something easy to incorporate into your business. Then I have some Kohls cash, so we're going to go to Kohls, and I have 1 return at Burlington. So I have it all written down too, because it was a lot for me today, but I've been trying to get some of these errands done, and just life has been throwing curveballs at me for the last couple of weeks. It's been pretty crazy. In the last couple of weeks, my car died, and I had to get this new car. My son's car had a water leak, so we had actually a leak doctor come out and get that fixed, and that was crazy. You can't have a leaky car in Seattle area. It just doesn't work. You'll wind up with a big mold problem and all sorts of issues. My phone took a kaput with the new iOS update. My computer was overheating, got that fixed. I figured out how to get my KDP scanner reconnected to my phone. So, I mean, I've just had a lot of curveballs, and so pretty much anything that I've tried to get done and plan out has not gone to plan. So, anyhow, we had a good Halloween yesterday. I hope you guys did too. It's another one of those holidays with COVID that I don't know if you guys are married or have children or whatnot, but it's been a big thing parenting. The coronavirus has impacted us in every which way, and not good. And I'll be honest, we've had a lot of arguments over, what should we do? How should we be safe? How much is going out? How much is this and that? We had originally planned just so that we could have the girls meaning my daughter and her best friend, and my son have a good time. We let them get some candy ahead of time, and then we actually went out a little bit last night to just places in the neighborhood after some people posted that they had some Safeways, and I tell you, my neighborhood went all out. There was so many cute candy shoots, bowl setups, even like little little zip lines with candy. So we went to a couple dozen houses in the neighborhood that were trying to make the best out of this situation. Then we had a bit of an argument over, washing hands and touching candy and everything, and I wound up spraying down all of the kids' candy with the alcohol just to be safe. I've never sprayed down candy with alcohol. I never even imagined spraying down alcohol, candy with alcohol. That's when we were growing up, we were always worried that people, did nasty things to candy to hurt children. There were some of those stories on the news, but never viruses. So it's a different era. And as a married person, a lot of these things, you just don't know what to do and what the best thing to do is, and that causes arguments and all that good stuff. But that was our solution to letting the kids have some of their candy, was to make sure they washed their hands, didn't eat it in the car, spray down the outsides. Might have been overkill, who knows. This virus is definitely out of control. So today I want to get all of my errands done kind of in one chunk time frame for both work, personal, everything, and be very organized with it. I have a list on my Google Keep, knock out all my things, and then I come home and I will go straight into the shower. I have several masks in the car and several alcohols and cart wipes and stuff. So, trying to be as safe. Nobody wants to live in fear, but I personally have known a friend that has passed away, several that have been in the hospital, several that have gotten it and toughed it out at home, and it's not, you want to have a healthy dose of understanding, I guess, is where that is. So, going to start out here in Fred Meyer's, just running in and returning a doggy Halloween costume that didn't fit my dog real quick. And then I'm going to do a bunch of errands before I get back to you guys. So I'll be doing a pickup at Target, my Lowe's return, another pickup at Target or Walmart. So I'll be back when I'm back. I am back and making progress. So lots of stuff has happened and I've been very time efficient today. So that's nice when there's small lines and the people checking you out know what to do and there's no hang-ups there. It's just so nice. It feels like maybe I should buy a lotto ticket. With everything else that's broken down on me in the last couple of weeks, today feels very good to have some stuff go my way. So Target, well, Fred Meyer went fine. Got 2 things knocked off my list there, a 2-for-1. And then Target, I did the pickup where they just came out to the car, threw it in the trunk. When they did that, I asked the guy to read me out the expiration dates of the items just so that I don't get stuck with stuff that I got to return immediately. I have been delivered stuff that is expired or really close to expiration date. So you want to make sure you're looking at that when you do those pickups. Went into Lowe's. Let's see here. My Target pickup was like $50 worth of stuff. My Lowe's returns on soap was 80 something, 86, I believe. And then my dollar store items, I got 4 cases, so over $100 worth of dollar store items. And it's nice. They're all in the box. Just throw them in the trunk and we're ready to go. Then I went into Walmart, got my daughter's coat returned. They didn't have any coats. She's in that in-between size between getting out of the little girl section, but not quite in the women's section. And it's super tough to shop for her. She has jumped about 2 sizes in everything this last year. And it's tough. Anyhow, so found some personal items that I needed at Walmart that were just sitting on my list for a while that needed to be gotten, some glue sticks, etc. You know when you have those things that are on your to-do list, but they're so far down and they're like not important, but when you knock them out, it just feels good. I also swooped in and got a bunch of Halloween candy that was on clearance. It's 50% off right now. There wasn't a whole lot there, so I don't know when it will go to 90% and what will be left over when it's at 90%, if it's even worth it. But 50% off, I was able to find quite a bit that will be pretty lucrative. Maybe about 40 bags that will get me about $3 a piece profit, so about $120 profit. I spent $122 there, and I also got a couple of toys. So felt really good there, but Walmart was crazy. It was just a crazy house today. Started giving me a headache. I've been battling a headache all day. I woke up with a bad headache, and it was getting crowded and hard to maneuver around. And yeah, so there's only so much I could take of this Walmart. This one is a really busy Walmart. The parking lot is a death trap, but we're in, we're out, and the Dollar Tree is right next to it, so had to come here. Today, for my travels, I got a giant salad. It's one of those Caesar salads from Trader Joe's that you just mix up and then you shake it up, and there we go. I've got my giant thing of water to drink in the car here, and I also brought my favorite go-to non-caffeinated drink. Maybe I need caffeine though with my headache, but black raspberry is delicious. And I've been talking to, well, I've always tried to make life simpler, right? And easier, etc. And that is my favorite drink. Could not get it delivered by Walmart. First, I was trying to find it at stores when I was out because I'm already at stores, but it's one of those large, heavy items. A lot of times the bottles would go everywhere. It was hard to find, etc. Anyhow, tried to order at Walmart. Walmart was having some delivery issues. Just wound up ordering it by the case at Amazon, and the price comparison is pretty much the same as if I was going to go out to get it at the store, between 85 cents and $1 a piece. So these are the types of things that I like to kind of automate in my life so that I'm not trying to do it when I'm out shopping like this. I've automated a lot of my standard food and household goods, the dog food, things like that. So try to make your life easier going into this Q4 holidays so that you're not getting time synced into things that you could automate. Going to eat my salad and then head to the other Target. I do have a return to do there. Some food items that were too close to expiration date. I'm just going to try and return them. I might be out of my window, but you know what? They just look it up by your card, so it's worth a shot. If not, I have some extra food items. It's like $10 worth of stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. Then we're going to get scanning at Kohls. There was something else. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Yesterday, I received my email saying I got accepted to sell on Walmart.com. Now, I already sell there with my Shopify store, so I need to see if I can have 2 stores, because I really don't want my Shopify store stuff integrated or looking like with my Amazon stuff, because my Amazon stuff is eclectic all over the place. You know, I have grocery and toys and all sorts of stuff, and my other Shopify store, I'm working on branding and that kind of thing. So I don't want to mix the two, and I need to research that this week to see if I can have 2 Walmart stores, because as you know, with Amazon, you can't without approval. And they will approve you. If I went to Amazon and explained my case, I would most likely get approval. I don't see why not. They just want to have legit reasons on why you want 2 stores. So there we go. All right, guys, I will be back at Kohl. Finally into Kohl's and doing some scanning here. The music is really loud, so apologies. Not much I can do about that. Sometimes I have to tell the video to mute it. I don't know if that works very well or not, but not much else I can do. So we're in here, and I've just put this one into my cart. 2 packages coming. I forgot to shut down notifications. Well, we'll keep going. Anyhow, gonna make $4 off of that. I have already programmed in a 20% discount and 10% tax. Sometimes I can get a gift card, not a gift card, from the Amazon returns, get a 25% off, but I don't know. I'm just gonna put that in and aim low, and if it gets better, that's great. If I get more off, that's $3.75. We're gonna pass on that one. So I already went through all of the pants section, and I didn't really get anything. I've got one sitting in my cart that I don't know what the price is, and if the price is decent, then I might get it. But I haven't found one of those scanner things yet. I think it's in the next department over. I like this Red Hot Spanx. Let's see how they're doing. 27. Ooh, 2 million in clothing. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay under 500,000 in rank. Everything else, if you can look at the tags, has a higher price, but you can scan it with the Kohls app to see what the real price is. It's a couple dollars cheaper, but not going to hone in on that unless I see something good. I'm kind of looking for things that are under the $15 mark, like that jockey bra that I scanned just a few minutes ago. I just checked some of my YouTube comments as well, and somebody was asking how I scan so fast. I didn't mean to scan that there, but I don't know what my phone's done. Let's see here. Today I am just using Scatify 2, which is with Inventory Lab. I'm adding things to the buy sheet. I gotta go to the other side here while we're talking. I add things to the buy sheet and then import them into Inventory Lab when I get home. I'm on Sprint, and I think I automatically joined the Wi-Fi here. So that's kind of the settings. Other things that I can kind of tell you is to shut down anything else in your phone that might be interfering with programs. So I was watching a YouTube video on my lunch, and so I closed down that YouTube app because that could be messing you up. You know, depends what phone you have and how good it's working and your internet connection. If you don't have a good internet connection, it's going to be slow to scan, and there's not a whole lot you can do about that. When we were looking at, I got 2 of these, so we're going to scan and talk here. 2 of these jockeys, I'll make $9 a piece. This is very good, so I'm going to go ahead and add them in there. When we were looking at phones, the phone companies have like a map that will tell you, or at least Sprint did, and I think some of the other major ones did too. and I don't remember who's with what. Didn't some just buy some of the others? They're always merging, and I get confused. But we went to their websites, and they will tell you what the coverage is, if it's good, bad, or there at all. And one of the reasons I liked Sprint was the stores and shopping areas that I frequented had good internet connection, good coverage. The Kohls app kind of sucks. There we go. You have to be very still, I guess. $10.56. $10.56. So the prices you're seeing on the screen include, 20% off, 10% tax. They do not include the Kohl's cash that I'll be getting. So I want to make sure that it's good to go without the Kohl's cash, because I never know quite how much I'm going to find or spend. And there's multiples in here. Kind of crammed in here. But when you get your receipt, you can go through and adjust that. When the buy list gets sent to you, it's in Excel form, or at least I do it in Excel form. I imagine you can do it maybe in Google form. Not sure. And then I can go in and I can adjust the buy cost from there as well, if you want to do that. Just depends on how accurate you need your books. Now with my new CPA, she pretty much uses that inventory lab as the one and only area to look at my buy cost and such. What was it, $11.56? So this one, $20 profit. That's why I love Bali. $11.56. There we go. So I found the one, and then I'm checking to make sure the other sizes are profitable too. And that's kind of what I do. I look in here, see what's good, and then there's 2 other sizes. I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out instead of, maybe not. The hangers are fighting with me. Put them up a little higher so I don't have to keep bending over there. And what did I do? The 38D. Okay. Now the other bras were all good, right? And now I've got hangers everywhere. Sorry, guys. So the other bras were good, which makes me, if this was the first one I'd scan, I'd probably pass on it because you'd have to do more research. But now that I know the other bras are good, I'm going to go ahead and type in 11.56. Let's just try 34. Where'd my period go? 34. It's still gone. I don't have a period. Where did it go? Oh, I freaking updated my phone and I keep running across frustrations like that. I think I had it yesterday too in the toy video. So if I do conservatively $35, I'm making $14 off of that. I can come down all the way to $25 and still be making $5. So we're gonna add it like that. You can definitely have your repricer adjust. And now we got company. 23, and Amazon's on it. I'm gonna pass on that one. Amazon's there and it's lower price. Let's do that. So, what is this? Which one did I just scan? The purple one, right? Oh my goodness. No. Okay, not good. 1760. Nope. Lily of France. As far as other things on your phone, I'm not doing anything else to make my phone go faster or slower. I do have to shut down all the other programs though and get on the Wi-Fi and all that good jazz. Every once in a while I'll have a store where scanning is so slow it's like painful. And I wind up not doing much. Walking away. because it's just not worth the time. If you have to sit there and wait 5 minutes for each scan, it's just not going to work. Oof. Okay, this one's $8.80 on the tag. Probably about $6 with all the discounts. It's just not good enough going, and Amazon's on it. It's got too many marks against it. Okay, so these is kind of the color I'm looking for on the other ones, but we gotta pass it here. So we had the worker come over and then some lady come over, and she wanted to be friends. So I had to stop recording for a minute, and eventually I just left because as I kept trying to kind of scooch away from her, she kept kind of getting closer to me. People are so lonely in this quarantine, so I can't get too mad. $16.80. But really, I don't want to be your friend and talk about bras and underwear with you. Thank you. I mean, she was nice enough. All right, so we're gonna make $10 off these pants, but Amazon is on it. Oof, I'm kind of on the fence with pants. I don't know what I want to do. Kind of feel like these might tank, and Amazon's on it. Hey. What would you guys do? This is such a tough one. All right, we're gonna go to the other clearance racks. I'm gonna pass on long pants today. I know I have a couple that are in the warehouse, and I've bought them before. Kind of trying to see how fast they move. I don't want to get stuck with a bunch of expensive inventory. Certainly don't want to put a lot of capital into things that are going to sit there. Oof, the men's section looks pretty worked over. Has anything been marked down? Signature, Dockers, $12.40. That's a pretty good price. I can't sell Dockers, but I'm looking at the price tags. What I'm looking for, one, I'm trying to look like I'm somebody just browsing and being annoying, chatting on the phone, and not have people approach me. And two, I'm looking at the tags to see what the prices are, to see if they've come down or been marked down again since last time that I've been here. And it looks like a lot of Dockers. Tech Gear. Tech Gear is their brand, it's not a brand I'm going to sell. So 27 is kind of the first markdown. We're not going to scan those. I'm not going to pay $30 for a pair of pants. That's not good enough. I'm looking for under 15. It looks like just the Dockers are marked down. Yeah, 27 for those haggers. Kohl Pro. 27 again for those haggers. Haggers always make me think of Hagrid. Now shirts. They had Apt 9 collared shirts on clearance for $12. Apt 9 is not something we're gonna scan because it's Kohl's brand. It's not worth anything. But if you needed a shirt, if you needed a fancy shirt, that's a good price. Oh, I don't know what was the price on that. It actually showed up. A lot of times these don't show up for me. 18. Yeah, it's not gonna be marked down enough. It's not a bad price if you need to go shopping. I wish they had coats for my daughter. Freaking the coats that I saw that I liked, one was $50 and one was $100. Of course, the first one I pick out, I'm like, oh, this is nice. Yeah, because it's $110 on sale. Columbia jacket. But coat selection is not very good today. All right, this section is sucking. We're gonna go somewhere else. A bit of time has passed, but I went to the accessories section, didn't find anything. Ended up in the men's section, found a whole bunch of these Lee Men's Performance Series Extreme Motion Stretch Fit. And let me tell you, with this lockdown, we all need some stretch fit, right? So I think jeans are definitely much more where I want to put my capital versus dress pants. And I found about 10 pairs that are all $9.60. I did not see what they were. Like, they weren't coming up. Let's see here. I tried one at the beginning. We'll try one now. See if it comes up. But the price can only get lower. So at $9.60, I was making at least $10 a pair. Yeah, $7.68. Give me those pants all day long. That is amazing. Now, there were two with ripped-ish tags, kind of. Here we go. I'll show you guys. Oh, maybe. Click. Okay. So see how the tag's ripped right there? Would you get them? Would you not get them? That's a tough one. I mean, I feel like it's not that bad, but if you have to ask, it's probably not good. So I've got a whole, oh, there we go. Let me move the camera. I got a whole stack of jeans there. Got a couple in there. What I was doing was just kind of laying them over, stacking them up, and then I took the hangers off all at once. Let's see if Columbia comes up. Columbia shorts. Let's try that one. Is that the same? No, that's a different one. Okay, let's research. Keep a... I can't see, so I gotta zoom in. 39. What are they down to? Gotta get some prices. Oh, and we gotta look at Keepa again. Is it gonna work? No, it just derped. $12. Okay. Hold on, back to Keepa. So 35, 39. Amazon's usually on it. Can't see. The rank is good though. Okay, so let's add. Shoot, what did it say? It's $12. $12, and we'll do. See, my period's gone again. We'll just do 35. I don't know what's going on with that. Sometimes I have it though. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. All right, add. I'm gonna do the same thing. Lay these over, and I'll take all the hangers and fold them up in a minute. But $12 for Columbia? Ooh, let's double check. Yep, I can sell. And 12, 35. What if I go back up here? There was one section that I had the period, and then I think it was on a different app though. I don't know. This new update's just driving me crazy. My phone had a error code 4000 that turned into an error code like 5400, and then a different error code. I mean, I had like 4 different error codes. And at what point I really wanted to just throw my phone across the room because it was so frustrating. We wound up having to like hard reboot and tried 3 different computers. It was a day of messing with my phone. Not something I planned on doing, but something you gotta do. Every once in a while, you have those issues come up, right? $9.60. Crud. What was the real price? Kind of like with the real Slim Shady. Please stand up. $7.68. Okay. So if I plug in 7.68. The only problem with these is Amazon is on the listing, but the ratio of pretty much 1 to 200% ROI has really got me thinking that with Q4 upon us, I'm okay with that. I got some Hager 22. Now it's just a matter of finding these guys. Yeah, $22 not gonna work. I love how they take single boxers out and put them over here. And they're still $12 for one pair of underwear. I'm sorry, I don't think that's a good deal. There's a lot of things over here that are not an amazing deal, but you gotta kind of look through them to find them. $9.60. Oh, what did we say? $7.68. There's the period. I have it there. I have it there. Now, I didn't do anything different. So, my phone is possessed. That's the only logical reason, right? When all else fails, it's got to be supernatural. No, I'm joking. I'm really a science person. But I don't have the patience for some of this technology to try and figure out what the heck things mean. Oh, lots of Levi's, lots of Sonoma. Good. Usually, this is my happy place. Usually, pants is like the worst section for me. I don't find pants very often at this one. I like these for my son, large. How much are they? $12. Okay, we might be getting this for my kid. I swear both my kids look like they're homeless some days. I do buy them stuff. Kids do not. So we got friends on the other side, but they seem to be fine over there. So you can see how fast I'm kind of going through these. I'm just honing in on that Lee tag and any other tags that are not, and going through. And I'm kind of pushing the cart with my hip forward. Ooh, this one, I think that tag can be flattened. Yeah, we'll get this. Maybe $9.60. No, what did we say? $7.68. Looks like this is going to turn into a friggin' Lee pants haul. That's it. And this is not a gated. I don't believe it's gated category, or yeah, both category and brand. Other Lees could be like Levi Strauss is, but Lee is not. What is this one? Another? Yeah, I don't need that one. Look at that, $48. Under Armour. I don't get Under Armour very much here. One, it would be no good. And two, when you see this, yes, I can sell it. I can sell it at used. Do I ever do this? No. You will be better off going over to eBay and trying your luck on eBay versus trying to do used. That's my opinion. Some people might have a different opinion or whatnot, but in general, I do not do used clothes.
For use for a scan, where you scan the?
For scanning the product for Kohls, you just hit that.
Yeah, I got the app.
Yeah, and then
I don't know.
so like this barcode right here, you just hold it. You kind of got to be very still, and then it will come up here. Okay, so see clearance $8.
$8.
Yeah.
And what's the price? 11.
Yeah, but now it's 8, so it's extra.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I seriously don't freaking work here. I swear I don't know what's with me. I have apparently an approachable demeanor or something because I make friends everywhere. We're gonna go cruise through. Actually, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna check out luggage. I'm gonna check out shoes. But just driving through, I can tell you right now, it's no good. All of the shoes don't have tops, and then the Nike that does you've got a QR code that I can't really scan, and it's $26. So no good there. These ones might be though. $54. Yeah. You could, I guess, make money. Let's see here. Remember, coupons are not going to work with Nike, though. They're not going to work with Nike. They're not going to work with Columbia. So that's why, if you want accurate inventory lab numbers, you got to go hand enter it in when it's all done. After you've taken your Kohl's cash off and your discount off and your, I don't know, whatever. Discount for it being Tuesday off or whatever they have. So, some people would say get these. 190 in rank. It's not bad. The 20% off, though, is factoring in this. And I would have to go in and take it off. So if you add 20% into that, it's not that great. So, okay, we're going to go drive around and I'll be back. Back to bras, and my headache seems to be getting worse, but we're going to chug through here and just keep moving. $20. So went to the luggage section, only had some Adidas lunch boxes. I scanned them, they were no good. The home area, pots and pans and stuff, only had some Under Armour, water bottles, some Ghirardelli chocolates. Turns out the Ghirardelli chocolates were expired. And nothing. I mean, it was pretty decimated. Ooh, there we go. Maybe. Passed on the shoes. I'm just not gonna put that much capital down for those right this second. Oh, what were the bras? 17? No. Let me find one that's 22. This one's 21. It's gonna be close. So we'll say 1720, I think it was. 1720. Once you start scanning, you learn all the numbers. It's pretty much very similar. Okay, what is this? 40D. We're gonna add that, and then we've got a 40C. Oh, 40C is no good. All the bras I want are on the bottom. So let's go 1720. I don't think that's gonna be profitable enough. Yeah, that's got a lot of rank. Okay, I'll go ahead and we'll add that one. I don't remember if we get Kohl's cash at this time. I haven't followed that. Either we do or we don't. I have Kohl's cash that needs to be used. If you have Kohl's cash, you can use it up to 10 days after expiration date. You can always check with the front when you walk into the store, though, if you are concerned about it. What is that? Rank a million? No. Rank a million, not worth looking up. Ooh, that's a $14 volley. That would have been good. Here's one of the same kind that we've been getting. Yeah, okay. Good. Okay, 30. Let's add 17, 20. I'm gonna put them on my rack and take them off kind of all at once. Meh, no good. $17.20. This might be good. $13. Other things I'm looking at when I'm contemplating are Who else is on the listing? Am I competing with a lot? Oh, hold on. Did I add that? I'll add it. You can always adjust later. But is Amazon on there? Seasons, quality, brand, you know, all those things kind of factor in to make a decision. It's not just solely off of rank and ROI. Those are just the starting, like your starting point. Nope. All the maiden forms are $20 and over, so we're skipping all the maiden forms today. Same with Olga and Vanity Fair have all been, like this one, 21, and they just don't fetch as high of a price. Yeah, so $17. You might still be able to make $5 off this. Let's see here. Oh, he makes 8. Okay. Haha. We'll add that. I don't know what you're doing. Here we go. I want this one. Lily of France. I like her. 18, even with an additional discount, it's not going to be good enough. 3 o'clock. This one might be good. 17.20. I think this is the same one. No, but same colors. Okay, I've got a tangled bra mess. There we go. Let's see if there's anything else over in here. Verawang, no good. More maiden forms. Yeah. What is that? Just not enough there. QR. Yeah, they just don't even feel as good of quality. We're about done here though. I'm feeling kind of poopy. Feeling kind of done, so maybe another half hour scanning and then we'll call it a day. Research. No, not Amazon restrictions. Research. Keep it. 22. What's that one? 18. Doesn't have a whole lot of data. Alright, we'll just skip that one. That's okay. There's that same color Vanity Fair. Nope. That's pretty bad. Or Lily of France. We've got a couple people around us, so I'm trying to be quiet. 19, 15, and no. We'll skip that. Alright, I think we have once over the bras. Pretty good here. Down to the end. Oof, that was terrible. Alright, I'm going to see if there's any other areas I have not hit that are good. Besides the men's work pants, I mean, I could have gotten some of those, but I'm just not feeling it for Q4. And I'm going to put my capital more into the leggings.
and we'll be back.
All done with Kohl's, and I think I'm done for the day. It's 3:30, and while it is early, I have been fighting this headache all day, and towards the end of Kohl's, it was feeling more migraine-ish. The light was hurting, the music seemed even louder, and people were annoying me even more. The lady checking me out asked me about 3 or 4 times if I wanted a Kohl's charge card. I know they gotta ask, but you know, when your patience is thin, it gets tougher to be polite about it. So, all done with Kohl's. Got the receipt here. Let's go over totals. 58 items. Now, I have to tell you right now, 29 of them were some more Kohl's Cares stuffed animals that I ran into. I've had some good luck with some of those. I sold probably about 100 last month. No, it's got to be less than 100. 70. We'll say 70 last month. There is a cap because I do not have my IPI score over 500. I'm at like 462, 470 or something. So there was a cap on how much I could turn in at one time, and I believe the cap was 80. It was either 80 or 100. I have another item that's a beauty item that I got wholesale, and my cap right now seems to be just over 200, somewhere between 200 and 300 on how much I can turn in. So, you know, you want to keep that in mind when you're buying a lot of items. If you're staying under 20, it's nothing to worry about. But if it's over, you know, then you have to store it. So I have some that's being stored in my garage, and that's capital that's not moving. But I know that as soon as some of these items hit, they're going to sell out, and, you know, it's going to be quicker. Not going to be sitting on it for long. So today's, let's see here, where was I? 58 items, $273.37 total. I had a $20 Kohl cash, a $10 Kohl cash, and a $50 Kohl's cash. And $10 was from one of my friends that wasn't going to make it in anytime soon to Kohl's, and it was going to expire. So it's good to network. That was a very nice surprise that they gave it to me. 20% off saved me $42.68. I did try to kind of camp out in the Amazon return area to see if anybody would give me their 25% return ticket, and there was nobody. There wasn't anybody that I could ask for their coupon. But 20% off is not bad. I'm not going to worry about the other 5%, not on something that was under $300. Let's see here. So each line, let's go through like one of the bras. It said item price $28, clearance price $14, sale price $11.20. The Kohl's cash took out $2.87, and the 20% off took out $1.67, leaving the bra price at $6.66. So there we go. I don't know if you're superstitious, but that's not a good one, huh? Each item going through had that. So let me find one of the pants. The pants were towards the beginning. So yeah, all of those men's pants that I had put in, I believe $7. The price tag said $9.60. When I scanned it with the Kohl's app, it was $7.68. Yeah, $7.68. Final price $4.55, and they were all going for $35. Yes, I will be competing with Amazon, but you know, I think that they're going to move, especially with that stretch waist and being a good, decent pair of Lee's, and the rank was under 1,000. So I think I'll get the rotation. Let's see here. What else? That's about it. Once you know the price, like all of those pants were the same, so I can just take that price when I go to my spreadsheet and change them all. You can do the find and replace. I like that feature too. In an Excel sheet, I'll find the 7.68 and change it to 4.55. Same with all of the other items too. There was a lot of the same price. So it doesn't take long to tweak up your Excel sheet to put in the most accurate numbers for accounting purposes. And that's something that I need to be a little bit more accurate with now that my CPA is skimming and going through all of my books and whatnot and showing me where I can improve, which is really tough. It's while I love her, and her link is down below if you are interested in She has an amazing amount of experience with e-commerce and looking at e-commerce books, and she understands Inventory Lab and Amazon and Shopify and how to pull all those reports and tell you what you need to be looking at, which is something that I don't have the knowledge base for. I know somewhat of it, but I can't do it nearly as good as her. I mean, she's like amazing at it. So, she did the first major sit down with me on the books, and we went over what things are kind of good and what things I need to improve on. And the basic topics are, or main bullet points, I guess you could call them, was my account advertising and marketing are in good ratios, but my storage fees to profit ratio isn't good. And so I'm going to be working on that. And I know that this summer I had a lot of things that I clearanced out and got rid of, so I know what it's from and what to work on going forward. There were, when we had that free storage clean out and stuff. Anyhow, you got to look at your books. You got to know where your numbers are. And I did it myself for 5 years. And I can honestly say I struggled with it for 5 years because accounting is not my forte and not my background. I knew about labor numbers, like I've had staff, and we would know labor hours and where we needed to cut overtime or not overtime. I know production numbers, if you need to make X amount of units in an hour, how much staff you need to do so, and etc. like that. But accounting numbers for e-commerce is kind of a new thing for me, and it's tough to admit that you don't know that stuff and you need to hire an expert, and you're at that level to hire an expert. I'm looking at least $250,000 in sales this year, and I want to definitely jump to that next level, and that has meant that I'm having to take next level steps. And those growing pains are tough and good. It's good growing pains. So let's see here. To recap, I didn't make it to Burlington. If my head was feeling better, I'd try to squeeze in Burlington, but I can't do any more loud noises and bright lights and screaming right now. My head is just needs some Advil. I have Advil in the car, so I'll take that here, but it's just done. I didn't wake up feeling good, but I toughed it out and went shopping anyways because I had all these errands that I planned all week to get these errands done, and I was going to get them done. And anyhow, so I'll go home and take some Advil and some quiet time, some mommy quiet time. And now I've got something stuck in my eye, of course. Okay, so to recap, I got a bunch of returns done. I did 2 order pickups at both Targets. They're food items. They're 2 new products that I am trying out. I got some money back at Lowe's for a big return. Yeah, I've got something major in my eye. Hold on, guys. All right, hopefully I'm done falling apart in front of you guys. Okay, so I got 2 order pickups at Target, got my return done at Lowe's, got a bunch of candy at Walmart and some toys, got some holiday items at the Dollar Tree. And if you are interested in scanning stuff at the Dollar Tree, I suggest you go to their webpage, you use your phone, you do a keyword search or image search. Image search, in my opinion, works a ton better than keyword search. The other thing that I like to do sometimes is just go to your your Amazon seller app and type in Green Bear, Greenbier, something like that, which is the Dollar Tree's brand name, and see what pops up. And then you know what to source for, because it's going to show you what's selling with that name. And a lot of listings will have that Green Bear name in the listing or as the manufacturer. So it's a good way to source for products. I do the same thing with Trader Joe's. Type in Trader Joe's and see what you should be looking for. You could also go to the store and keyword search Trader Joe's, but you're not going to be able to UPC scan Trader Joe's, and probably not the Dollar Tree either. I mean, you could try, but that's a tough way to do it. With Kohls, I do the scanning through the app. What was it? Oh, we went to Trader Joe's this last week, and all of the pumpkin stuff is gone. It's sold out. So I made a killing on that for the last 2 months. I sold pumpkin pancake mix, muffin mix, pumpkin butter, pumpkin. It was the season, and I wish I had gone in deeper. I was only able to buy comfortably about 30, maybe 35 of each product every time I went in there. They did say that I could call and order case packs, which is something maybe I should do. But I was testing out the pumpkin stuff and it was amazing. So next year, definitely going to jump on some more pumpkin stuff. Now it's time for me to look for the holiday time stuff. Last year, some chocolates did well for me. Some baking type of items did well for me. So, you got to go do your groundwork on these things. I'm not going to share with you my replenishable type of items, but I can point you in the direction, and then you've got to do the work for it, right? So, I hope you guys enjoyed today. Spent a little bit of money. 100, 200, 3, 4, a little over $400, probably less than 500 total between the stores. But all in all, I got some stuff to work on and get listed. Yesterday, I did a toy haul with y'all from Big Lots. And the day before that, I did some toys at Big Lots as well. So, keeping my inventory. I like to go wide, not deep, more often than not, and try things out and see what works, and then hone in on the stuff that works. That's what we're focusing on. We're focusing in on repeatable, good stuff. All right, guys, take care and have an amazing week.